Good morning, and very good morning to all the viewers and dear Vestigians. Myself, Ashok, Senior Area Sales Manager of Tamil Nadu. Welcome to the wonderful world of Vestige. It gives me immense pleasure to invite you all for this bright evening because today we are going to witness a very important program who portrays the success which can be achieved in Vestige. Vestige always believes in one thing, and our managing director, Mr. Gautam Bali, he always used to say, believe in yourself. That is the mantra for success. As Vestige Vision says, to help people live a life of economic independence on their own terms. And this has created many millionaires in Vestige. It is a process through systematic approach and the follow-up with the entire team. Many people have achieved the pinnacle of the success through Vestige. So today we are going to witness such kind of a thing, like who has joined Vestige very recently, and with that he had brought the confidence to many people. Yes, in Vestige people can have a life of economic independence. Today we have completed 17 years as we celebrate our recently we celebrated our 17th anniversary. So which remarks that ek saath, that is one. In Hindi we say ek, and saath, that is seven in Hindi. So like the word 17, ek saath is that we are unbeatable together. At every moment of our life, Vestigians, as Vestigians, we are always together. Since this coronavirus impact started with COVID-19, in fact, in many forms, like we stood together, whether it is a network, whether it is a distributor, or whether it is the distribution channels, or from the management side, or from the entire employee side, everybody, we stood together and we were able to reach out to the distributors, enjoy the benefits of Vestige. So this is one of the wonderful world, and Vestige has proved it will always create a benchmark for all the direct selling companies in the world. So very soon, yes, you can see that Vestige has become the #1 direct selling company in the world. And this is going to happen. You can write it down. Our management has got such a visionary, like, yes, they always work for the upliftment of all the distributors every minute, every second. And that is how, with this 17th anniversary, Vestige has brought many schemes and small changes in the plan. So this is in a way to bring out the potentials of the bottom level people. So wherein that will reciprocate to the upline leaders. So this is one of the joyous moment I can say, because whenever we see this young personality, just at the age of 25, you feel the fire inside you. Very humble and charming personality, but is very rapid, is like a fire in his work. He ensures that whatever his goals are there, that is achieved time to time. And that is how he has brought his entire team, and he has made the dreams achieved by his team members also. Basically, born and brought up from Bangalore, he hailed from a very normal middle class family. And he is also a graduate of engineering. He has completed his electronics and communication engineering. Prior to Vestige, he was working in other direct selling company where he has an experience of almost 6 years. So with that company, with that experience, his highest income was somewhere around 3 lakhs. And that too over a period of 6 years. In fact, in Vestige, he joined a couple of years before. And from that, he understood the plan, he understood the system, and he understood the nuances of his work. And with that, he could make life colorful, not only for him, for his entire team members. In Vestige, his first income was 33,000. So you could imagine what kind of a terrific work he would have done right in the first month to achieve the income of 33,000. And within 2 years, his highest income is somewhere around 10.69 lakhs. So, dear Vestigians, in 2 years, when this is possible, when our today's guest can do that, yes, definitely it is possible for each and every one of you. And how it is possible? Yes, that is what we are going to see today. And join me to welcome hero of the day, charming personality, young chap, is bright and sound, and he makes people understand the purpose and lead like a leader, real leadership. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome the double crown director of Vestige from Karnataka, Mr. Khushal Sharma, to have his success, how he could reach the ladder of success. And really, this is going to be a very good education for each and every one of us. We welcome you, sir, Mr. Khushal Sharma. Now the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And it is always amazing, to listen to yourself and when people praise you so much. Thank you so much, Ashok sir. Thank you so much, the entire team, Pranav sir, entire management of the company, the South management, and of course, all the viewers who have come out in a big number today. My dear friends, my name is Khushal Sharma, a double crown director in Vestige. And of course, today I'm going to share a lot of things with you, all the youth, especially whoever is below 25 or below 30, you can say. You all have a great chance today. You're going to see something which you haven't seen before. You're going to listen to something which you haven't listened before. And I'm telling you today, this session is going to be on fire. So if you are somewhere in a place where it's too noisy for some time, come to a place where you can listen to me for next 30 minutes. I don't like to bore people. I'm always to the point. I don't have motivation. I'm always going to give you some secrets, some strategies how you can actually build this business, right? And I'm definitely going to share you my journey today, and this meeting will be 100% fruitful, not just for you but for your upcoming leadership, whoever is going to be coming in your team in the future days, right, my dear friends? So without wasting much time today, I'm going to share everything to you. I have a diary and pen. If you can arrange a paper and pen somewhere where you feel that I need to write down something, you can write it down, not a big problem, my dear friends. And like I say, you people, this business is about how good listener are you. Two things: observing and listening. These are the two most important parameters which you need to focus. 8 years of direct selling experience, imagine, and 8 successful years, okay, where I have seen the ups, I've seen the downs, I have gone through rock bottom things, and I've got some high pinnacle of success also. And all this happened in last 8 years, and I'm really blessed that today I'm working with Vestige, and I'm damn sure there's a lot to come. This is just a beginning, right? So with these words, I would like to share you my slides today, and I'm going to tell you people how I started this business at the age of 17 years, and by the time I'm 25, I'm already retired. Yes, I'm already retired, man. You just imagine earning 10 lakh rupees a month. What will I do with it? You tell me. Even if my monthly expenses is around 1 lakh rupees a month. So even if I spend 1 lakh, I still have 9 lakhs. What to do with it? You tell me. And over a year, it becomes a big money, right? So I'm calling myself retired, but yes, of course, I have some big dreams. I need to reach to a lot of places. And I'll tell you people how network marketing business has helped me and how it can help you to do the same. Here we go, my dear friends. Three, two, one. Here we go. Welcome to all the champions out there who have come here out in big number. Once again, I want to tell you people that I call you all champions. Yes, you heard it right. I call you all champions. The only reason why I call you champion is because we all are champions. But the problem is how many people believe that you are a champion. People like me who believe that I'm a champion or champions. Most important thing is you need to believe in yourself. So welcome to my session, and let me take you forward. My dear friends, before I start, of course, I want to introduce myself. I love introducing myself. My name is Khushal Sharma. Yes, the guy in the picture is me, and it's a 1 year old photo. I had a portfolio. My dear friends, the business which I'm doing right now is called as network marketing business. My current level in the company which I'm working in is Vestige, and the current level is a double crown director. It's been two years now in Vestige, almost 2 years completed. Just last month, I completed my 2 years in Vestige. My highest payout is around 10 lakh rupees a month. Average payout stands close to 9 to 10 lakhs a month. My age is 25. Yes, that's my age right now. I'm not married yet, right? And this is something which is very strange, right? My dear friends, this is my story, and I'm going to take you now inside my story. Three, two, one. Here we start, my dear friends. My dear friends, I want to tell you people that a normal guy, a simple middle class family, dad work in a small temple, mom is a housewife. Coming from a middle class family, dreams were of course very big, but there was no vision in my home. There were no big dreamers in my home. There was no big money at my home. If I talk about Jaguar, if I talk about BMW and Rolls Royce and all this, they would tell me, get out of the house. This is not for you, and this is not our cup of tea. 2013, it was a year. I'm talking about 8 years back. 2013, I had big dreams and big ambitions, but I didn't have a platform. I wanted a platform. I knew that I have a lot of skills in me. I can do a lot of things. See, you see a lot of youngsters today, they want to live like, I'm ready to do anything. I was that kind of guy. I am ready to do anything. I'm a big dreamer. I'm a guy who's having a lot of ambition to do something, but I didn't have a platform. I didn't have a platform, my dear friends. And that's where I still remember I completed my 12th standard. While completing my 12th standard, one of my friend introduced me to a network marketing business. It was in a McDonald's. People come to McDonald's to eat burger. Khushal Sharma went to see a presentation of network marketing. So I knew that this business had a lot of potential because my friend was explaining me some of the success stories of the company, that there are the X, Y, and Z, how we explain today our success stories of successful people. He was explaining me all that. So in my mind, there was only one thought process going on at that time. I want to join this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something. I wanted to have something, man. My dear friends, I was a big dreamer, big dreamer. Like, I was a big dreamer. I was having a lot of ambition. I had a big vision to do something. No platform. Got the platform. 2013. I started my career in network marketing. It was a binary company. My dear friends, when I started, I thought every single person whom I show the plan will join me. Happens with you? I'm damn sure 90% people seeing this would be telling yes. Sir, I was thinking he will join, she will join, he will join, she will join. And guess what, sir? No one became part of my business. Everyone said this is not your cup of tea or not cup of their tea. And everyone mocked me. Everyone abused me. They made the fun of me and XYZ things, right? Happened with me. Normal. My first login, my first login comes after 120 presentations. My initial days itself started with struggle. Sir, can I see your initial struggle days? Look at this. Since the time I start, 2 to 3 years were full of struggle, guys. Showing presentation in railway platforms. You can see there showing presentations there. I mean, showing presentation in bus stand corridors. In my college, showing presentation in canteens and libraries. My friends were busy eating lunch in the lunch break, and I was busy showing presentations in the lunch break. That was the difference. I knew that I had something with me, but to work in this, to get results, we have to keep working. We have to get the experience. Without getting experience, you don't get success. I knew this is my experience phase. I know this is a struggle phase. I have to clear this. You can't get a success in business without getting struggle. Remember it. You can't get. You have to struggle. And today, if you're not getting a big check or if you're still not getting what you want, that means you're still struggling and you need to struggle. A lot of people give an excuse because they're struggling, they feel this is not their cup of tea and they quit. But I didn't do that. I knew if I wanted to quit, then why did I start? If I wanted to quit this business, then why the hell did I start this business? So if you're doing a business, remember one thing, the end is very big. What you're going to get is bigger than the struggle what you're facing today. You may be facing so much of struggle, but the result what you're getting is a big one. So I knew I was enjoying my struggle. A lot of people struggle in their struggle. I was enjoying my struggle. I was enjoying. If someone is rejecting me, I'm enjoying. I was like, yaar, beta to baad mein dekhna. I was like, we will see after 4 years. Someone said me, it's not going to be successful. I said him, you're also in the same college. I'm also in the same college. Let's see after 4 years. And after 4 years, when I see the guy is in third year engineering and I'm in the fourth year, matlab he failed. Imagine. My dear friends, remember, it's easy to just put questions in people's mind that you can't do this, you can't do that. And, it's easy to blame. But what is the most important thing? The most important thing is to have patience and work. And that's what I did. You can see down there, my team was created. A lot of times I built my network in my first 3 years. It fell down. I create network and people leave my business. I build again and people leave my business. Again, I build a team. Again, the team breaks. So I was knowing one thing, that this is teaching me something. This is teaching me that I don't have leadership in me. This is teaching me that I don't have management skills with me. This is teaching me that I need to still improve my communication towards my team. This is teaching me that I need to, have the business acumen to grow a business. It was teaching me, and I was learning. You can't make money in network marketing without studying. Studying is experience. And I was doing that. You can see my years there. I had a tough time. I struggled a lot. And you have to struggle, sir. Without struggle, you don't get success. It was my college days. A lot of people come with an excuse. How do you manage your studies and your college and your network marketing business? I said that is what it's all about. People who want to manage can manage, but people who don't want to manage will always give you excuses. Someone who want to study can study the entire night, and someone who don't want to study, you give him an entire year, he'll not study. So I knew how to crack exam codes. I knew that I need to start preparing my exam 1 week before my exams. Rest all the time, we just have fun. And I just converted the fun time into a productive time. So simple as that. I knew that what I was doing was right. I knew that I can handle my business and studies together. I knew that there are people who will give the same excuses, but I don't have to demotivate myself because of them. I kept on focusing on one thing, my business. I cleared my engineering with good marks. While clearing my engineering, I had a business as well. Right from my college, when I was studying my second year, and it was the third year, fourth year, I started getting some success, my dear friends. My first success in network marketing was in the year 2017. The biggest one till date. One of them was Rapid, Skoda Rapid. I called my father to the Skoda showroom and I told my dad, Dad, there's a surprise waiting for you. My dad comes to the showroom and he was surprised that his son gifted him a 16 lakh rupees car. Imagine. My 3 years of struggle finally get me some results. And that was not the end of the story. The story started from there. The real story, my college, from where it all started. Some people go to college for time pass actually, and some people go to college for benchmarks. I had my dream that I wanted a car in my college life. While studying, I wanted a car. I was tired of these government buses from college. I was tired of, going in the buses where people push you. 30 lakh rupees bus, you can say biggest, costliest vehicle. But I wanted my own car. If it was hot, I wanted to on my car AC. If it was raining, I wanted a car because the car would cover me from the rain. I wanted to drift my car. I wanted to park my car next to the HOD car. This was some of my dream. Yeah, dreams can be crazy, man. You can have any kind of dream. I had the dream. And I was really, sincere and loyal towards my dream. How loyal are you towards something you want? Are you loyal? Because if you're not loyal, the thing will never come to you, remember. And if you're loyal, if you're really true, if you're really genuine, those things will come to you. Remember that. Have belief in the universe. I had that. I got myself the car. I got good success right in my college. The previous company which I was working was very tough. There was no product. There was only one office in entire India. One office for entire India. Just imagine. There's no trainers, no one. There's no product. Why do you want a trainer? I knew that the company which I was working in the previous one was a small company. I had to come out. I knew if I wanted to do something big, I need to go to a bigger place. And I knew that on the right time. And that's the reason, my dear friends, this happened with me. You can see the fish there. I wanted to go to a bigger one. I knew I wanted to go to the bigger one because I know that if I want to get the best now, I need to be in the best companies of the world. And I knew one such company was there in India, which comes in the top 100 direct selling companies in the world. This company is the rank 1 company of India. And I'm proud to say you all, the company name is Vestige Marketing. And the good news was, I wanted to play big game. I wanted to play very big. I know I was already successful in my previous company, but that's not enough. I wanted to go somewhere where something is very genuine. Things are running in a better way. The organization is good. The products have to be good. The delivery, the management, everything. And I knew for that I need to choose a wise company, a company which runs for decades, a company which run for years together. And that was Vestige. The answer was Vestige, my dear friends. I was a very negative person for Vestige before that, Because my previous company people used to tell me that this is a company which just sells soap, shampoo, and hair oil. So I was a very negative person. They made me negative, but it took me 6 years to understand what was Vestige. It is right behind my house, but it took me 6 years to understand. Just imagine. The only reason I became part of Vestige was because of visionary management. The visionary management. Bali sir, Deepak sir, Kanwar sir. These three people are really gems in this industry. Gems, my dear friends. Because these people exactly know what to do at what time. They know how to run this business. They know how to run this company. From last 17 years, they're doing that. And the sad part, what happened with me was when I left my company, the company shut down. The company itself shut down. Just imagine. The company shut down. It's not there, the company. Thank God we took right decisions at the right time. We came to Vestige. And when I came to Vestige, there were some people. When I came to Vestige, there were some people who were telling me, you know what, Vestige is a big company and it will be very tough for you to grow because you are joining so late. The company started in the year 2004 and you are in 2019. So many years, I don't think you can get successful so fast here. And I said them only one answer: wait and watch. Wait and watch. I started Vestige marketing with 30 people, just 30. That's it. And guess what? Guess what? The few things which I focused in Vestige for all the beginners out there, for all the people who are struggling, what was my focus when I joined Vestige? Heart to heart connection. I'm telling you what was running in my mind was this. During the start in Vestige, what happened with me was I focused more on learning the product advantages. What are different products, different advantages? I focused more on product demos, how to give demo. Ultra swap ka demo kaise dena hai? How to give a perfume demo, deodorant spray demo, how to give an agriculture 82 demo. Product demos were some of the keys for me in this business. Alignment with the system was very important for me. So everyone here don't follow system. You just have to follow what the company says. That's it. The 7 simple rules: use the product, share the product, make a list, invitation, show the plan, teamwork, and follow. If you start aligning yourself with the system, you will see success not now, but after some months. Success takes time. Third thing which I focused here was a structure and calculation. I was always calling my upline in the midnights and telling him how to get LOB. I was asking him what is multiple LOB because that's where the real money is. I was asking him how to make a check of 1 lakh a month. My dream in Vestige when I came, I wanted to earn 1 lakh rupees. That was my dream in 2 years. How much? 2 years. That was my dream. Even if I give 2 years in Vestige and if I can make 1 lakh rupees per month, I would be the happiest person. And see, today it's been 2 years and I'm on 10 lakhs. The fourth thing which I focused was getting all Vestige tools. I focus on each and every Vestige tool, whether it's Leading Ladies book, whether it is car book, whether it is the voice magazines which get circulated every 3 months, whether it is our PMF cards which we make, diary pen. I focused on basic to basic tools. Attending WAF functions for me was a dream come true. I've never seen such large audience in different states before ever. So I promoted those WAF events in my team. That look, how can this be? A lot of people used to say it's not going to work and all this. I used to tell people, bro, when so many people are doing it, how can it be wrong? It can be right. We need to work on it. I was a very good promoter of things. I was a very good promoter of the events. I was very good promoter of the companies, whatever program they used to do. I used to promote it very well. My night, my morning, my afternoons used to be on calls. I spread the word every day, man. Every single day I was spreading the word Vestige. I forgot how to wish my family, man. I was so busy. 30 days, 27 days out of my house. Think about it. A 23-year-old guy, when I joined Vestige, 30 days in a month, 27 days out of my house, expanding this business to different cities and places. Flying in the sky. Morning, I would be in Delhi. Afternoon, I would be in Bombay. Night, I would be in Bangalore and taking a train in the night to Chennai. Just imagine. I work like a beast here. I spread this word like anything. I'm telling you, whoever I used to see, my cousin, my auntie, my bua, my chachi, my chachu, my old friend, my good friend, my school friend, my tuition friend, every single person, I spread the word. Because I knew the only way to come in network marketing is see more people, show more plans. See more people, show more plans. If you can focus on this, boom, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of good success in this business. The last thing which I focused was targeted VIPs and VLC trainings of the company. This was something which was very surprising for me, because in my previous company there were no trainers to train the leaders, but in this company there are trainers who can train you. You see people like Pranav Praveen sir, Kishore sir, so many trainers whoever we have today who are training each and every day. My dear friends, I just want to tell you people that just start focusing on the company's VIP and VLC trainings, which make this is the system, and people who align towards system make the best. I did this. This was my start. See, I'm not giving you any motivation stories here. I'm just trying to tell you what were the facts running in my mind. I irritated my upline just to know how to get LOB, because it was so complicated plan. Coming from a binary matching company, just match, 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 match. So easy, na? Coming into Vestige, it was difficult to understand the plan. But I knew the biggest money is here, because there is a guy named Siddharth Singh who's making 1 crore rupees a month. So the same plan. Let's learn the plan. Let's understand it. If you understand it, you'll also be there one day. Focus was that. And guess what? Got the success. And my dream was to earn 1 lakh rupees in 2 years. With a team of 30 people, I became a director right in my first month. And guess what was my payout? My payout was 30,000 bucks. I was very happy. 30,000 rupees in a month and 27,000 credited in my account. I was surprised. I'm like, wow, man. Whatever. People told generation plan is tough. People told it's a slow plan. And I made my first money. So happy. And I was really proud of myself. I finished my engineering. It's been 2 years now. Joined a company. I had no clue about product selling. I have no clue about generation plan. It was all tough, but I did it. I was very happy. But story doesn't end here. Story starts from here. When I got my first payout, I spread the word like fire. Petrol and fire kind of combination. You put petrol and the fire catches you, right? Same way. I worked like anything. And guess what? My 6-month payout. My 6th month payout in Vestige. Yes, my dreams, which I had to earn 1 lakh rupees in 2 years, was kicked. And the new dream comes in. Guess this. 6th month in Vestige. 7 lakh 43,000 rupees a month. I was 24 at that time. Let's think about it. 24 years old kid earning 7.5 lakh a month. It's not a joke. And joke, let me tell you people, I was working like a hell in this entire country I was running. I made India my house. Delhi would be my kitchen. Bombay would be my dining room. Kolkata would be my bedroom. Bangalore would be my playroom. Just imagine. I was traveling in India, like how people travel from your room, your kitchen to your room. I was traveling India like that. My expenses during those days was too high. My flight costing, my stay, it was so high. I'm telling you, I never spent so much of money before. And all I was doing, because I know it's not about spending money. Rich people always invest money. They don't spend money. And I know I'm playing something big. And the big was this. My 14th month income from the time I joined was 10,69,000 a month. Think about it. I was 24 at that time. So one day before my birthday, 11th August is my birthday. 10th August, I got my payout. And it was 10,69,000. That was the best birthday gift you can ever give to yourself. No dad's money, no mom's money, self-gifted money from a business which has no investment. Think about it. My dear friends, I was very proud that day. I was very proud. I was so proud, I couldn't sleep properly, because 10 lakh for me was a big thing. It was a dream come true. My previous company's highest income, that is a binary company. Binary company always have a capping. You can't earn more than the limit set by the people of the company, owner of the company. It was 10 lakhs. And I beat that and I made 10 lakh 69,000. One of the proudest moments. Tax I'm paying. Just imagine how much tax I'm paying there. My CA calls me and tells me, earn less money because you're going to pay high taxes if you earn more money. It's a compliment. My CA is calling me and I asked him, sir, how do I reduce taxes? He said, start earning less. You're earning too much high. This is the power of Vestige, guys. If you work properly, if you work sincerely, this business can give you everything you demand, everything you ask for. This is the power of this business. I don't have my own products. I don't have my own office. I don't have my own website also, but I still make almost so much of money. Just imagine. Uber doesn't have its own car. Ola doesn't have its own car. Zomato doesn't have its own food business. Swiggy doesn't have its own restaurant. Zomato doesn't have its own restaurant. But guess what? Guess what? They own such a big network, and the network make them money than having a car, than having a restaurant. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The business comes on the same concept. The bigger the network, bigger the net worth. Bigger the network, bigger the net worth. Keep growing your network every single day. Keep expanding it, keep scaling it, and you will be seeing there's a big net worth change in your life. You will be shocked when you'll see your account balance. It's increasing like anything. You'll be impacting so many lives. You'll be helping so many lives. You'll be changing, and those compliments would pump you up to grow more, to work more harder. Please understand this, my dear friends. Now, the question what is running in your mind is very simple, right? I know. I can see a laugh on your faces, guys. The question what is running in your mind, sir, how is that possible, sir? Tell me, 2 years, 10 lakh rupees a month. How? How? Look at my next slide. This will teach you how actually things happen. My dear friends, please understand first thing. Your success is completely based on your decisions and the actions you take. Your success is completely based on whose decision? Your decisions and the actions you take. Every day we take decisions. Every day we take actions. Based on that, your success depends. Your daily actions and your daily decisions. Whether you need to work, a lot of people they make decision today or I'll sleep. Many people take decision today. I'll just go roam around. I'll work later. All you're making silly decisions, small waste decisions. Your action steps are showing that you're actually not serious about the success. Have this. Have this. Because this is what I followed every single day. And what kept me going in this business was my why. Look at this picture on your screen. What do you see? What do you see? See a rocket going on top, right? Such a huge rocket going in the sky, going, like killing the entire solar system. I mean, you can say the entire Earth's orbit and pushing itself towards the universe. Just imagine. What's your why to build this business? Rocket doesn't go on top if there is no fire down. Again, I repeat, rocket doesn't go on top if there is no fire at bottom. Look at that rocket there. It's going on top because the fire down is too high. Same way in our business, we go on top when we know our reasons why we do this business, the crystal clear reasons. And what I'm going to show you next, will make you go mad. I'm telling you, it will make you go mad because what I did was insane. Please don't try this at home. Because my why was very strong when I joined Vestige. Yes, before joining Vestige, what happened to me in my life, I would wish no one's life it should happen again. No one's life. Before joining Vestige, there were few things which happened in my life. I left my previous company. I had no clue about Vestige. My grandfather expired in the month of April. And the most important thing which happened to me in my life was, see this slide. The fire was so strong because at the age of 23, I lost 45 lakh rupees when I joined Vestige. Just 23 years old kid, just imagine. I lost my savings of my previous company, which I earned from hard-earned work. 45 lakhs. I had a very poor financial management. I invested money into some firm where I lost so much of money. Overnight, I'm getting a news from the television that there was a scam which happened in Bangalore, 2100 crore scam. It was a gold scam, basically. I was also one of the victims of it. A youngest victim, you can say there, 45 lakh. Imagine I'm coming to my home, I'm telling my mom, I lost 45 lakhs. How do you feel? Just imagine. There's a pin drop silence in my house for a few months, not weeks and days, a few months. My mom was not talking, my dad was not talking, my sister, me, myself, I was not talking to myself. It was so tough, guys. So tough situation. 45 lakh is not a joke. People lose 45,000, they go mad. 4.5 lakhs, they leave the country, they leave the city, they leave the house if they lose that much of money. And 4.45 lakhs, they go commit a suicide. And just think about it. I lost so much of money, and I knew one thing, that I had an opportunity in my hand. There were two ways that time: either sit and cry lifelong that I lost my money, or get up, work hard with the plan what you have, with the business plan what you have. And I did the second thing. I left my past, I saw my present, and I worked on my future. I know Vestige is one such company where I can get all this back. Every time I was earning money, let's say if I earned my first check, 30,000 rupees, I would subtract 45 lakhs minus 30,000. I still need to work hard. Every day, my wife was pushing me every single day. But my wife was throwing me out of the house, go work. Every day, my wife was telling me that forget about your sleep, your breakfast, your dinner, your lunch, got to work, man. And within few months from the same company, I earned my 45 lakhs. And today it's just a matter of 5 months to earn the same money. Just if I give 5 months and I earn the money. Just think about it. This was one of the struggling phase of my business. One of the moment where my reasons became so strong to do Vestige, that I recharged myself. If this wouldn't have happened, you wouldn't see Khushal Sharma's 10 lakh rupees check. Because his wife was very strong, he worked for it day and night. And I'm telling you all the same thing, my dear friends. You have to be so serious about your dreams, your why, your reasons why you're doing this business. If you don't have, if you guys don't have a crystal clear reason to do something, you will never ever reach there. You need to have a super solid reason with you to do something. A reason which is so strong than maybe your goals also. For me, 45 lakh, I would have bought a Mercedes full cash at the age of 23 if I had that money. But that money was not in my destiny. I lost it. And whenever I lose money, I don't say I lost it. I just say I give it to God. God gives me back. That's what happened. When I lost it, I was like, God, it's with God. And when I was doing good in Vestige, my 10 lakh rupees check, God gave me back. That's how you have partnership with the God. So you never lose anyone, you never lose anything. Remember that. A super solid principle for you to move forward. Hope this would have helped you. So have a strong why, recharge, boost up, and bounce back. Every day is a day for you to bounce back. Now listen to me very carefully. How to build this business? How I build this business? In this business, this is a network marketing business. It's a people's business. It's people's business. Day, night, morning, afternoon, evening. You just see people everywhere. Yes or no? So there are three important things you need to learn in this business, which are basics. 3 R's of network marketing. The first R of network marketing is called as recruiting. The second R is called as retaining. And the third R is called as results. You've got to focus on these three things. Recruiting means the amount of people who are joining you, whom you're showing the plan, who's coming into your business. How many people are joining every day? How many people are joining every week? How many people are joining every month? Big companies like Infosys, Wipro also go for recruit. They have recruitment department, separate HR department, you call it as, right? They have a separate recruitment department. So in this business, you need to learn how to recruit. You need to learn how to invite people. You need to learn how to maintain a diary. You need to learn how to make a contact list. You should learn all these things from your appliance, from your system, which they teach you. The VIP trainings which happens teach you all these things. This is very important part, because recruiting will always solve your problems of you giving excuses that he's not working, she's not working. If she's not working, he's not working, go down, recruit a person, come on top again. That's how you do this business. And you do it till you reach. Imagine if you're in an ocean and if you're swimming, and you can't ask me till how much time do I swim. Until you don't reach the shore, you keep swimming. Same way. You keep recruiting till you get the best team. The second point is called as retaining. What is retaining? You have seen people joining you and leaving you. That means what? Your retention power is too low. Companies like Wipro and Infosys, why do they take care of their employees? Because they know if they leave, it's going to be tough for them. Same way, my dear friends, every single person in your team is your network. You have to take care of them. You guide them. You have to give them calls on time, give them meetings on time. Spend time with them. Take care of them like you take care of a baby. It's important. Retention is very important. It's the backbone of your business. Business is very simple. Do 1,000 recruiting, and if everyone do 100 PV, 1 lakh PV, 1 lakh PV, your check would be somewhere around, like maybe around 2.5 lakhs. But how will you get the 1,000 people stay with you for a long time? Build a business with relationship. Bonding is very important, sir. अच्छा bonding होगा, अच्छा business होगा. Retention is very important. Third thing, results. Getting results on time is important. Getting results in your team is very important. Whether it can be a bronze director's small achievement, or maybe it can be your silver or gold's a bike, or it can be a car, it can be a home, it can be anything. Results to the business. You don't have a result, promote someone else's result. Promote testimonials of success stories in your team. We have so many success stories, like amazing leaders in our industry. Promote them. When I was not successful, I was promoting successful people. Once I became successful, I am promoting myself. This is a copycat business. You promote who the other people are. That's it. 3 hours of network marketing. Remember that. Basics of network marketing, you can call it as. The balance has to be very good between the recruit, between the retain, and the results. Very, very important. Work on that concept. And I always work on this concept. I always ask myself, what was my last 1 month recruitment in my overall team? What was my own personal recruitment? Second thing I ask myself is that what was my retaining? How good was the retention last 1 month, and how good retention I did by calling people personally? How good was the results last time? My PVs jumped or not? If it's not jumping, that means I have to improve my recruit and retain. The combo will always help you, my dear friends. After the 3 R's comes the next three things. That's called as 3 D's of network marketing. In simple words, if I say, it's called as demo, duplication, diversification. Demo means as your team is growing, it's important you educate your team. You give knowledge to your team. You show them what they need to do. If people don't know how to give demos, if people don't know how to talk about products, if people don't know about what to do when they go in the market, then there is no point having people. Because if your people are not productive, then you're not productive. But if your people, 10 people you have, and if all 10 are productive, they have the product knowledge. Whether it can be air purifier, it can be a water purifier, it can be a spirulina, it can be a noni flex oil, whatever it is. They must be trained on that. And for that, you should learn first. If you learn, you teach. And if they don't learn, you teach the next person. If they don't learn, you teach the next person. And one day you get the right person add on. One count again from there. One person is done. Create a team of 10, 20 people like that. Important. Second, duplication. How you have done that 10 or 20, you should teach the same thing to their team's team. That is their core teams. Involve in your team's core team. Engage them in the business. Engage them in the activities, what you do, whether it can be a presentation, follow, LTS, CNT, whatever it is. Engage them in the work. Engagement of them in their work, in your work, it's going to help you a lot. You got to engage yourself also into their work. It should be a mutual partnership. The third thing, my dear friends, called as diversifying. Sometimes we just work in one city and we get no result. That doesn't mean the next city will give you no results. Maybe right now the city is not working for you. Go to the next city and work there and come back to the same city, back to pavilion. Diversifications are very important. Improve your business. Take your business to the next level. Scale up. I worked in Bangalore, then I moved to Chennai, I moved to Hyderabad, moved to Visakhapatnam, moved to Delhi, and I always diversified. Today, you name a city, you name a state, I show you my network. That's the challenge what I give you. You show me a city and I show you my network. Diversifying this business will always help you. Because once you diversify everywhere, what happens is everywhere you start growing your seeds, and those seeds convert into plants and trees one day, and those trees give you fruit one day. Diversifying will always be a stable business. A stable business is always a diversified business. Remember that. That's what I'm trying to tell you, people, my dear friends. Please understand that. It's a sales business, correct? You all agree? I know a lot of people right now would be thinking that, sir, I get a lot of rejections. People who get rejections, this is for you. It's a sales business, I understand. It's a sales business, my dear friend. I do understand. But please also understand one more thing. That you can't stop rejections. Rejections everywhere. Mercedes owner also is getting rejected. And someone is going to Audi, he's also getting rejected. Coca-Cola also gets rejected. Ronaldo just rejected Coca-Cola. Everyone gets rejected, not a big deal. It's a sales business. You can't stop rejections, but you can keep showing the plans. Remember that. You can't stop the rejections, but you can keep showing the plans, and you will find your way one day. Remember that. Golden line. You can't stop sales, my dear friends. You can't stop the rejections, but you can continuously show the plan, so that One day you'll get your way, your roadmap, your mission, your goal, everything you'll get it. This is one of the facts. But the problem is many people get rejected and they just leave. They quit the business, then they say negative about the business, saying that this doesn't work out. Every person who is successful has gone through rejections. And to make you understand even more better, I'm going to show you one video. Watch this right now.
Most people only pay attention to the final product of a successful entrepreneur. They say things like, I can never be like them, or they got lucky. What most don't see is what they've overcome. All the struggles, the daily rejections, the heartaches, the betrayals, the rumors, the criticism, the empty bank account, and all those lonely nights while trying to make their vision a reality. You see, the only difference between the one who quits and the one who doesn't is that they showed up every day. They worked hard every day. They hustled every day. They learned from a proven mentor every day. They improved every day. They did all this even though they felt like quitting every day. And eventually, they became who they are today.
I hope guys you really loved the video that was on sales. I really wanted to teach you all that every successful person always gets rejected. Without rejection, it doesn't happen. And of course, you have to go all in the business. You can't be telling that I want to do this. I'm so scared to do this business full time. Like some lot of people start giving excuses. My family, my wife, my husband, my kids, my job, my boss. Boss, I just want to ask you one question. You want success or not? And if you want success, find out which is the best time for you to go all in. Go all in, my dear friends, because you are not building a business, because you are building a business, not a job. And business is an asset. Remember that. Go all in. What are you worrying for? What's going to happen? You will fail. No problem. Failure is the biggest lessons. All successful people have failed in their life. No problem. Go all in. Because you are building a business. You're not building a job. Why business? Because business is something which works in your absence. Network marketing business is one such business which works in your absence. You build this business, and guess what? You don't work one day, and this business will pay you the money. I was Corona positive recently. My entire family was COVID positive. I didn't work for 1 month, but I still earn my money. Holidays, but still I earn my money. Just imagine. Because this is an asset. It always gives you money and money and money. And for people who don't understand this word called asset, for people who take it lightly, people who don't understand, you'll be always paying high taxes because you come in a different quadrant. And to explain you that even more clearly, watch this.
This is the cash flow quadrant, book number 2. E is employee. S is small business, self-employed, or a specialist like a doctor, a lawyer, a web designer. B is big business, 500 employees or more. And I is professional investor. So when I was your age, I knew I wanted to get here. This takes time. This is the hardest, This is where the big mega bucks are. And Kim and I are here. And the money is massive. But it takes time to get there. The big mistake I see young people make is they focus here. And the words are, I want to do what I love. That's the track. You see, in real life, sometimes you have to do what you hate. Like people think I like to write books. I hate writing books. But it fills my purpose in life. It's not my passion, my purpose in life. Because my purpose was to get here. A lot of these guys get trapped here doing what they love. And as we've talked about on earlier episodes of this thing, you guys pay the highest taxes, 40% here, 60% in taxes here, 20% here, and then 0% here. So when I was before my 20s, I knew I wanted to go there, and it wasn't doing what I loved. I had to learn what I didn't want to learn. I had sometimes to do what I hated. I had to learn about taxes. I had to learn about debt. I had to take classes. I had to learn about insurance. So I was doing a lot of things I hated doing so I could come over here. These guys never do this because they live that passion. I want my passion. The difference in passion is greedy. Purpose is for other people. So my purpose was to come over here so I could serve more people.
Understanding, my dear friends, purpose, not the passion. Passion is for greedy, but purpose is for people. The word called business is big. B means for people. Because when you build a business, you're working with 500 plus people and you have a purpose in life. And that's the most important thing, my dear friends. Work on it. It's going to help you a lot. And that's what I'm doing right now. This business gives me a purpose. I'm not only earning, but I'm helping so many people in my team to get the same. I'm working with different sets of people today who can do wonders in this business, miracles in this business. That's the main purpose behind the business. I want to reach somewhere. I want to make the people go and get those lives impacted one day. They have to transform their life. This is why we are working in this business. And I'm telling you, nothing is better than Vestige right now in the entire country for you to grow this business, to, come out and expose yourself, through your talents, through your mindset, through your genuine nature, that you want to really help the people. Because you get successful and you make other people successful as well. Work on it, my dear friends. It's going to help you a lot. Before I end, I want to tell you people something, that today you have Vestige. Don't even ever confuse yourself with Vestige. This is what will happen then. Before you have it, when you have it, after you lose it. Time waits for no one. Vestige will keep moving. I'll keep moving. We all will keep moving, my dear friends. No one has to stop. Simple as that. My dear friends, I hope you loved today's amazing session. And I hope I did my work really very well in a short, simple way, where I made you understand how you need to expand this business in different parts, how my story has helped you, my reasons of doing this business, my why was so strong today. That's the reason I'm on top. The rocket goes on top only when the fire down is high. Bigger the fire, more better the rocket launch. Same way, my dear friends. Remember, your why has to be ultra strong. If you have a ultra strong why, you're going to reach to very big height. You're going to reach to a bigger height. But unfortunately, people don't have such big flame. They don't have such big fire inside them to do. And that's why they are thanda, cool. Very coldish. Be fire. If I say you, now we need to leave to Delhi, we have a meeting, you should be ready. Sir, I have no money, sir. How will I come, sir? Corona time, sir. This, sir, that, sir. No excuses. Ready? That kind of lifestyle, if you are ready to live, no one can stop you to become successful. And last but not the least, my vision of Vestige, I want to touch a check of 1 crore rupees a month, and I want to make 100 people come on 1 lakh rupees a month. Working on it day and night. And I know it's not easy, it's tough, because today I'm earning 10 lakhs a month, and to reach 1 crore a month, it takes 10 times of hard work. My presentations have to be 10 times, my follows, my meetings, my trainings, everyone have to be more than 10 times of it. The day I'll achieve that, that's where I think I will reach on that pinnacle. It's a dream for everyone. As a youth, there's no one who's earning 1 crore rupees a month. That's a dream I've taken. But definitely one day for sure I will be there on 1 crore rupees a month. And I know that success is not something which comes occasionally. It comes from consistently. I have to be consistent for it. I can't work whenever I like, but I need to work even when I like and even when I hate. Both combo is very important, and I'm doing that. Right. And thanks to Pranav sir, thanks to Ashok sir, Kishore sir, Syed sir, Malinath sir, and so many amazing people who are there to guide us, to support us. And if I forgot some name, I'm sorry, but the entire South team is doing pretty well. The kind of teaching and trainings and development they're doing to us. It's incredible. They don't work here just for money. They're working for growing us. They're working to develop us. We should always be thankful to them. We should have the gratitude with us, because someone is showing interest in your life, your success. It's one of the biggest thing you can ever achieve, because in the entire world, everyone, majority of the people hate us. It's with everyone, with Shahrukh or Salman, everyone. Genuine people are very less, and in network marketing business, you're applying for genuine people. That's what it's all about. And we should be thankful. We should be always grateful to our company, our management, our system, and all the people who are there with us. And of course, last but not the least, the universe. Be thankful. Sometimes we get early success, and we may get failure later. Sometimes we get failure initially and get early success, so I mean get a later success. People see my 10 lakh rupees check, they judge me in 2 years, but they don't see my 6 years of hard work. They don't see the kind of amount of hard work what I've paid. I'm not working now. I'm working since 17 years, 25 right now. Just imagine. And I'm going to do this for next coming few years. My dear friends, please understand. Business is amazing. The platform is amazing. The question is, are your thoughts amazing? Because man always reach to the place where his imagination takes him. You always reach to the place where your imagination takes you. So if you're ready to imagine, then you can reach there. Imagine, start working for it. 3 things: plan, prepare, execute. You work on these 3 things and you will reach there. With these words, I want to sign off today, and I want to thank everyone. Special thanks to Kanav sir, Ashok sir, and all the people who manage it so well. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a great day. Wish you well. It's Khushal Sharma signing off. Back to Mr. Ashok sir.
So this is Praveen here, and you were listening to Mr. Speed. So the most efficient, the most powerful, and the most dynamic leader and Vestige, Mr. Khushal Sharma. So it was wonderful hearing from you, Mr. Khushal. Your journey has been very, very amazing, and you have definitely inspired all our Vestige family. I'm very sure that this will definitely set the fire, and we are gonna rock. And I request all the audience to just comment whatever you have learned or whatever you liked from our leader's speech. So the few words which I noticed and which was very much relevant and very much true was the 3 R's. You should be following the 3 R's: recruit, retain, and the result. And the 3 D's: demos, duplication, and diversification. And most of the time what we see is we don't diversify. We just try to stick on to our own city or state. No, your business has to be diversified all across the country and all across the world. And always, my dear friends, when you try the 3 R's in 3 D's, always remember the chances of getting rejected is very high. As Mr. Khushal said, if Mercedes owner is getting rejected, imagine who are we. So you should be facing the rejections. If you ask me how long you should be facing rejections, till your quota gets over. A quota is already predefined. So once you complete your quota, then start your success. So whether you like it or you don't like it, whether you like it or you hate it, you have to work. So plan, prepare, and execute. You will see a tremendous success, and you will be one of the top leading leaders of Vestige, and you'll be able to create a wonderful life. And these are the few takeaways which I have taken it from Mr. Khushal, and I'm very sure that you will also be having the similar takeaways which will transform your life into a greater results. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wish you wealth and see you on the top. And my hearty thanks to Khushal Sharma for giving a wonderful insight on how to build the business. And I'm sure all the youngsters out here are inspired, and we'll be seeing many youngsters breaking the new pin levels and growing to a higher level of success. And thank you for inspiring all of us, Mr. Khushal. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you on the top. Thank you.